Okay guys, so today we are doing a Algicosathlon athlete tutorial. So, because, sorry guys for the clearing the throat, because I don't know, I just clear my throat a lot. So, so just be aware of that. So, we start out with making a circle, just of any size, and then tapping it, and information. That's what you need. So it's way too big. So see the area? It needs to be 0.29, or 1.29, so I need to make it small. So see the 1, and then it needs to be 29, or 2. Needs to be, so it needs to be still 2, it needs to be 1, 2, 9, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 7, 1, 3, 1, and 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 7, 1, 2, 8, 1, 2, 9. Alright, that's the size. It's tiny. And then you need to make a box, just any size. And you can make it any length. But then we need this again. And I just drew it perfectly. 0.43. So, and then line it up with this. So, put it right there. There you go. I know the colors are really ugly. We will fix that later. And then you can make this longer, do whatever you want with it. And then clone it. Move it that way. And then put it right there. And then, actually before you do that, turn it back to normal. And then shorten the length a bit. Like that. And then turn it and put it right there. Right there. So yeah. And then you clone it, turn, or mirror, whatever. And then, so yeah, you have that. And then axles. So you put one axle right there, one axle right there, and then one right there. As you can see, it's really stiff right now, but we'll make it better. So if you just clone the arms with the axles on them, and then put them at the bottom. And then that is pretty much your Algicosathlon. But if you want to make it better, you can set the collision layers. If you want to set the collision layers, you can select the arms, and then turn no self-collision on. And then no self-collision. And then they flop better. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn no self-collision on for this, or off for that one. And then off for that one. So what that's going to do is it's going to... It's still stiff. Okay, anyway, what you do is then you turn no self-collision on that, and then it kind of works. It's still stiff. You might be thinking, you just want a Algicosathlon that is not going to be stiff, and you don't care if it goes through things. Then turn on no self-collision with all of this. And then it will flop. Good. Well, I undid it. So if you don't want an Algicosathlon that's gonna, be stiff like that, you can just turn on no self-collision with all of this. You can turn it on with all of it if you want. And then it will not flop at all. Oh, it will flop. but like, you know what I'm saying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off no self-collision with this, and then turn it on with this. So then it will work. Then it's kind of unrealistic because the head, it goes through the head. So this is your Algicosathlon. So now what you do is you select all of it. Select the axles. So go to selection, select axles, and then just turn them black or whatever color you want. And then just make them invisible. So then make everything the color that you like. So then deselect, draw borders, and circle cake. And then select the whole thing, group it, so selection group, and then clone. Now I'm only going to do a few colors because, yeah. So red, orange, yellow, lime, green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so and then I'm just gonna do cyan, blue, purple. And how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think that's all we really need. So that's what it looks like. And now if you don't want the legs to go through each other and that looks weird, what you can do is you can just disable no self-collision. And then it will not be like that, but it'll also be stiff. But then, so you can make it less stiff while no self-collision is off, go to the material, turn down the friction, and turn up the restitution to like 7. So then it works better. The friction 0 really helps. And as you can see now, they collide with each other, but they're still, and they still flop good. Oh, kind of. So, there are your Algicosathlons. I just want to make one more. I want to make a, pink. There we go. So, there are your Algicosathlons that totally work. Great. Bye.